My mom didn't understand what's therapist.
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna do it. She go, do whatever you want.
I think hypnotherapy, it's really new to Thai people.
I got this a lot when I was younger, being told that you're fat and not pretty by people in the family or maybe in school.
Hello everyone, I'm very happy to introduce May Sentong ออกเสียงถูกไหมคะ
ถูกต้องค่ะ perfect.
Well, actually, she's my therapist. She has helped me, change my life in so many ways, in big ways. And today she is here with us. So May, she is an amazing therapist. She has helped, people all around the world to feel better and happier. And today she will be here talking with us about her ideas, about her work, about her plans, and the very helpful ways that she uses in her work. So please welcome พี่เมย์ค่ะ Thank you สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you for coming to my show. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm really excited because you are my, very first guest. Actually, my second guest.
Oh, this is so exciting.
นี่ตื่นเต้นจริงๆเลยนะคะ
I'm so
เนี่ย
excited. Yay.
So anyway, could you please introduce yourself again? Because I believe that, some of my students might be like, okay, who is she? Who is this beautiful lady?
Oh, yes. My name is May Sengdong. I'm a therapist and also a hypnotherapist. And so I mainly work with people with helping them having a better life and also changing the certain belief system in order for them to thrive. So that's a little bit in a nutshell of what I do.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So why did you become a therapist anyway?
Really amazing question. Like, I really love this question. Thank you for asking. I become a therapist because I always have this question when I was younger of like, why do people do what they do? Why is my mom does this? Why my family does this? What's happening here? And so that had been kind of like my thinking growing up. When I moved to United States, when I was about 19, 20,
Yeah.
I didn't know, when I was in Thailand, I didn't know what I want to do. So, but when I moved to US, I had the opportunity to learn in kind of different subject because it's not specific in US. You can just like go in and learn anything you want.
Yeah.
And I come across this psychology major or psychology classes. And with that class, that semester, I go, that's what I want to do. And I went home and tell my mom that I want to be a therapist. And I was 20. And so my mom didn't understand what's therapist.
Yeah.
Because she's Thai. And so I said, I'm gonna do it. She go, do whatever you want to study. So I said, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then that's how I start to get into psychology. And the more I learn about psychology, the more I go, wow, this is it. This is answering a lot of my question, a lot of how people do what they do, and also how to deal with their emotion, because most people don't understand what feeling and emotion really is. Like they don't know how to
Yeah.
actually manage it or even feel it, because
Yeah.
we taught Thai kid, right, taught to suppress a lot of feeling, because I grew up in Thailand as well for 19 years. And yeah, so I'm teaching people how to feel, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, because I remember that before I met you, I didn't really understand about myself. I didn't understand what was happening to me. I was full of questions and I didn't know what to do until I, like someone introduced me to you, and that just changed my life completely.
Yay.
So how long were you in America and how long did you study in America?
So I live in America for about 18 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
long.
long time. Like I barely even come back to Thailand because I didn't want to be on a plane. It was horrible. Plane ride to America or Thailand is actually horrible.
It's long
Yeah,
as
so I
well.
choose to like I'm just gonna stay. And then so I studied my bachelor. I graduated in United States, and also my master degree. So all total of studying actually more than 6 years.
Wow.
It's like learning how to be a doctor, but it's not not an MD, but more of like a psychology degree, a clinical psychology degree. And within those time, I've learned different type of psychology as well. So behavioral therapy and also psychotherapy. And after the 6 years, it's even now is a real time now to learn how to actually treat people and help people to overcome their mental health. So the theory doesn't really do anything. So it's about learning the different technique. So that's over 10 years. I've been therapist for 12 years now or more. I lost count,
Yeah.
but I keep staying with like, 12 is good. But within these years, just learning different style of therapy, researching of what would work or how to help people actually get better. So long time,
Yeah.
long time, and continue to learn now still.
That's great. I think when it comes to mentality or mental problems, I read a lot of books, but it doesn't seem to help me that much. Because I feel like if you read books, you understand something to a point, but if you want to go deeper, I feel like I need help. So when you talk to your clients, do you use any special methods that helps your client in different ways?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So when I talk to certain clients, or I treat everyone different.
Yeah.
Because you never have book that have the same story.
Sure.
Right. So each individual client's very, very different. But with the mindset of understand where they're at, then I can actually teach them or give them information that they actually need and they will understand. So if you're coming in, you suffer, you feel a lot of pain, but when I ask you, how do you feel? And you can't tell me how you feel, then I know, okay, now I actually have to give you a little bit of information of what feeling is and why you don't know what you're feeling, because you might never learn or even get the space to express. If you don't know the language of feeling, then how do you feel in your body? In Thai, when I ask how you feeling, Thai people usually said, I'm fine.
Yeah.
ก็ไม่มีอะไรอะค่ะวันนี้ like that. And I would actually encourage them to say, okay, well, how do you feel in your body today? How do you feel in your head? You know, what are you thinking? And when I go into what are they thinking, then they can give me more information, and then I can relate to, when you think like this, what is this feeling?
Right.
So they're learning.
Right.
Yeah.
So that means that you have to ask very specific questions
Very
to get
specific.
to that.
Yeah, very specific. It's almost like following the breadcrumb.
Yeah, that's amazing, you know,
Yeah.
because I've just learned about this. I mean, about hypnotherapy.
Hypnotherapy.
I've just learned about it like 1 or 2 years or something, and it just completely changed my life. Well, anyway, I would like to talk about my case, because I actually talked about this with my students, and they are very interested in this, but they are still unclear what it is. So I remember a few years ago, 2 years or something?
2 years, I
yeah,
think.
I contacted you and I was like, could you help me please? I don't know how to fix my problem. So I remember that I went to see you. I thought to myself that I was not good enough. And I always wanted to be number one. And being number two was not okay. And it just shows that I failed or something.
Yeah.
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 So, but I don't know what you did to me. And now I feel like a lot better. I feel like, okay, actually it unlocked so many things in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what did you do
What
to
did
me?
I do?
Yeah.
So with you, I remember you coming in, you know, you have this problems, and you just want to fix it.
Yeah.
Right? And I asked you what's really going on and what's the symptom. So I always need to understand the symptom. And a lot of people think they don't understand what symptom really is. It's like symptom is kind of like things that you encounter that causing a problem for you, right? So I remember what's a symptom. You said when you go live, your heart rate beat really fast. Sometimes
Yeah.
you feel the panic coming and you just almost like feel like you're gonna have a heart attack or you're gonna pass out. So those are the symptoms of panic. In order to understand or actually work on that problem, I have to understand as well what did you feel? What were you thinking? So we go into like a little bit of short interview, and so I said, okay, we're gonna have to do hypnotherapy because I want to understand what was the root cause. We always want to understand the root cause. What was the root cause? So we went into hypnosis, and you just open your heart and your mind. You're like, just do whatever.
Yeah,
to
because
me.
I think at that point I was so like desperate. I was like, okay, I needed to do something, you know, like to help me feel better. Otherwise, I would just cry again. So yeah, so I think I opened my heart and I opened to the therapy, and
Yeah.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I remember that you took me to the time when I was really young, right? And then I cried a lot because it related to my experience, to my memories when I was young. And then you just said something to me, and when I, you know, when I got up, when I was aware, when I was conscious, I felt really happy, and that changed my life completely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That is like มีปรบมืออยู่ข้างหลังด้วยนะ ใช่ Yeah,
So
that's
happy.
great.
Yes. We went to see the root cause of how the certain belief that you have, right? You have this belief that you're not good enough or not good enough yet. Like I have to keep going, and also a little bit of comparing yourself
Yeah,
with
true.
with other people or where they're at. And then so we have to understand you have this belief, then you have the thoughts, because the belief is the one that control the thoughts, right? So maybe you're thinking, oh, not yet, I gotta do more. Oh, I may say something wrong, or this would not going well. That's coming from the belief system. And then so all these thoughts create feeling and emotion. And so it create this symptoms, causes to you have symptom, hands sweaty, heart rate going fast. So when we went to understand the root cause when you were younger, oh, this thing happened to me, this thing happened, so it make me believe this way about myself. Most problem is not about other people. It's about what do you believe about yourself, your own experience, not what other people did, but what I experienced, your perception of what happened. So when we can go in and we change the narrative, because those narrative was old, it's outdated, it shouldn't actually be in your life anymore.
Yeah.
And it was interpreted by the mind of a child,
True.
right?
That's true. That's
so
true.
whatever a child believed at the time, because their experience was so little at the time. Let's say somebody may say something and you already believe, oh, that means I'm not good enough, but that might not be the truth.
It's
But you
just your
already
own
believe it.
reality, right?
Your own reality at the time, at that moment, it never actually get changed. It's like a computer that never, you want it to run faster, but you never update it.
Yeah.
You never run a new program, or you never take the old program out. So your computer will always run slow, and it's always take like 20 minutes to boot up, versus now it's like 1 second. So that's what it was.
That's
yeah.
interesting. You know, I think it would be really nice that more and more people know about this. It's just, I think hypnotherapy, it's really new to Thai people. And whenever I tell my friends about this, their faces will be like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah.
Is it like in a movie that you just pass out? No.
Not like that. Not like, okay, follow my finger and things like that.
Nothing like that. But I do have a technique to follow my finger too.
Right,
But you don't just you don't knocked out.
Yeah, like don't be scared.
Yeah, don't
actually.
be scared. Like,
Yeah. So do you think a lot of problems that happen to people come from their childhood experience?
90%. or more.
Really?
It's definitely coming from that childhood experience. Anything can actually be experience of a childhood. So even something that happened over and over again, like being told, I got this a lot when I was younger, being told that you're fat and not pretty by people in the family or maybe in school, school bully. So those beliefs, it causes you to believe that you less than. Anything that make you believe that you less than actually can create a very stressful feeling in the mind, in the body, and make you create a certain belief system for you. Then the outcome that come out of your life or the thoughts that come out, it's really based on that in the subconscious mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like when people keep telling you that you're not good enough or you are fat or you know you have like dark skin or something, and if you listen to that like many times, when you hear that many times, it can become your
Your
reality.
belief. It can become your reality. Yeah, definitely. Especially people who you look up to, people who you close to, that actually have more impact. So parents have a lot of impact on their children. Not that my mom said that to me, but was overall experience or environment at the time. My mom was a sweet woman. She never talked to me that way, but it was a society, it was school, it was people around. Because for me, I think at the time, beauty was like white skin, skinny, pretty small, super tiny. And so those was the experience when I was younger, and those creating my my old belief, very, very old belief system, which I definitely cure from it a long time ago because of the work that I have to do. I actually have to work on myself in order to work with other people.
For sure. What are some of the main problems that people come to you?
So I can answer two way.
Yeah.
That one would be belief system, and one would be let's say the symptom that they come with. Is that good?
Like physical
Yeah.
symptoms.
So would be like belief system, like I'm not good enough. If you are aware, if people that come talk to me aware, they would tell me right away, okay, I have this belief and I want to fix it. Okay. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. People don't like me. I'm not confident. So I have problem with love and relationship. So I would get something like that. On the other side, another group would be I have depression, I have anxiety, I have panic.
Wow.
So those are the cases that I got. Also really big case trauma because specialize in complex trauma and PTSD. Those are post-traumatic stress disorder.
Wow.
So it will be cases like that where I don't sleep at night because I have night terror, nightmare. I can't stand on the sidewalk because I had trauma. Somebody gonna walk and kill me.
So how has being a therapist changed or taught you something important?
I think number one thing being therapist really taught me is like I need to fix myself. That's like the best thing. So because when I was younger, like my first couple years of therapy, being a therapist, like fresh out of college, I would have all these cases, and I think it's my duang. I don't know to say it in English. Duang is like my destiny. Is almost like I always get clients who had trauma, so I will always get trauma cases, and I was like, I don't know what to do with these cases. And so I asked myself how to help those people. Like, you have to help them fix the problem. Here's a problem, fix it. And so I have to learn how to actually look at myself first, because I'm not going to try on my client, right? So I learn how to fix my own problem, learn to be vulnerable, learn to say, oh, I have this belief and this doesn't help me, because sometimes client really such a reflect for me, like, oh, they have that problem. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I have that problem too. I need to fix it. So then I'm going to know how to fix their problem or help them work on their problem. So I start to go on this journey of like, well, how to make myself be vulnerable. And be vulnerable mean to be honest with myself. Be honest with myself mean what problem do I have? What beliefs do I have that I need to actually unlearn from it? So that was kind of my journey. So I unlearned from those beliefs. It made me become a type of therapist who, not traditional one. Like I don't go, tell me your problem, and then have blank face.
Yeah, you are a great one.
Let's just talk about this stuff. Let's dig into it. And so that one thing being a therapist, like I learned how to fix my problem. At the same time, it's give me opportunity to even become more spiritual. Like spirituality is very important in helping people because we are a creature of spirit. So we are whole being, right? We're not an AI. We have emotion, we have subconscious, we have feelings, we have soul. It's depend on what people believe, but in my personal belief, we have soul. So it helped me learn so much about myself and get connect with who I am. Another benefit would be feeling really good that people living a good life and also actually get paid from doing my job as well as a exchange of energy.
Nice. So you also have a Facebook page as well? Nice. And what's going on with that?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, like everything.
All sorts.
Yeah.
What's the name?
May Sintong Life Outing.
ไปกดดูข้างล่างลิงก์ข้างล่างตรงนี้ได้เลยค่ะนักเรียน That's nice. So what new things are you looking forward to adding to your work?
Many things in the work right now. I recently just released a program online. Yay! So it's a almost like self-hypnosis to do at home, but it's my voice and my program. So like in the program, I explain what is hypnotherapy, who would be good to do this program, and also audio program, which is you listen to hypnosis, my voice record in a certain subject, and then you reprogram yourself, because we talk about reprogram. We have to unlearn the old stuff and then reprogram the new stuff in order for the life to change, to thrive, to get better. So that's one thing I have coming out or came out already, and it has both Thai and English because I also Thai, so I speak Thai as well. พูดภาษาไทยเป็น
ภาษาไทยก็มีนะคะ
ภาษาไทยก็มีค่ะภาษาไทยนี่คนไทยจริงๆแล้วเหมาะมากเพราะว่าit's the topic, the 7 topic. So let's see if I remember all my topic.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Self-love is for people who, sometimes you question yourself of like how to love yourself and why things about love keep happening in your life, something that disappointment. So you unlock of the belief that make you not loving yourself. And then you program of how to really love yourself. Inner cheerleader is another one. A lot of Thai people don't know how to talk to yourself nicely because we were born in the society where we're being shamed in order to do something, right? Shaming doesn't help you become better, right? So we need to learn how to praise ourselves. And that's not being egotistic. It's just learn how to praise. So this will be inner cheerleader. So you will activate your inner cheerleader inside. The third one is sleeping. Sleep, amazing sleep. It's about people who don't know why they're not sleeping and they have problems sleeping. So we're going to dive into that with this program, audio program, and program how to sleep. It's like sleep is my best friend. I love to sleep. Sleep is amazing. The fourth one is anger management. People who always said in Thai, เป็นคนหงุดหงิดง่าย เป็นคนโกรธง่าย That's not who you are. That's the symptoms. So then we learn we find where's the symptoms coming from, and then program you to be calm, collective, happy. Another one is self-worth. A lot of people actually tell me they don't believe they have self-worth. They think they don't have worth at all. And how could you not have worth? You're alive.
True.
You're here on this planet. So we have to unprogram that stuff and reprogram what is self-worth. And then we have anxiety.
Oh.
Anxiety no more. So no more anxiety. People who ภาษาไทย is เป็นคนขี้กังวล คิดลบ Yeah, that's for people who so worry about things. There's a reason for it. You don't just born to be someone who worry about things. Something happened to you. So we unlearn, we find out why, and then we program for you to feel like calm, happy. And another one I don't remember. So you just have to go on my website and look for it.
Nice. What's your website's name?
It's www.maysentong, so maystonge.com.
ไปกดติดตามได้เลยนะคะ Yeah, that's great. Wow. I didn't know that you could actually do this at home by yourself.
You can.
That would be good.
Yeah,
because
people.
I mean, like probably so many people can't just come and get a private or a personal session with with you, but the fact that you can do this at home is really nice.
Yeah, I really put my heart and energy into it because I want people to have the opportunity to live a better life.
Yeah.
So that's why I created this program. And I really hope, people get into knowing that they can live a better life.
Nice.
Right? Yeah.
That's true. I think a lot of problems that I have or some people have can be fixed easily just from, you can fix your beliefs. You can fix something that maybe it just like, what's the word? It's like, it's just right here. It's really close to you.
Like your face.
Yeah, you just have to learn about it, to know about this. Yeah, I would definitely use your program too. Nice, nice. Wow. It's, it's really nice to talk to you today. It's like positivity, creativity, and I have fun talking to you today.
Me too.
So thank you so much for coming
You're
to
welcome.
my podcast show. ปรบมือค่ะ
Yay!
ขอบคุณ
Good
พี่
job,
เมย์มากๆเลยขอบคุณมากๆเลยค่ะ
You're welcome. Thank you ค่ะ
So before we go today, do you have anything that you would like to talk to people who still have some problems, but they don't know what to do, or they are still like, or they still hesitate, about this program, about this way of therapy?
I definitely, especially for Thailand, because we're in Thailand and I'm Thai, I have seen a lot of clients coming through not my door, but my phone and my computer online, because I see people online. They come in this feeling of, they feel so down, they have depression, they feel burnout, and they've been taking some people have been taking medication. The problem is that depression or anxiety or any other mental health, it's coming from your thoughts and belief. It came from your experience. When you have negative belief, it come from your heart's hurt, your mind hurt. It's already making the chemical in the brain not producing correctly, because we run by hormone. Something happened to you. You have certain belief that cause you to have negative belief. Then it sends a signal to your brain to release cortisol, release the stress hormone. Now, if you have a lot of stress hormone, obviously other hormone like serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, all this stuff cannot be released or not released enough. But I want you to ask yourself a question first of what's happening to me, where is this problem coming from, and talk about it. Or go talk to therapists in Thailand. We start to have more therapy now. Go get some consultant. Learn more about yourself, and don't feel like you don't have a way out. Actually, there is a way out. There's a way out. I guarantee you there's a way out. You'll feel better if you learn different way of how to change your belief system, of how to believe in yourself, of how to love yourself. Something like depression, anxiety, childhood trauma, we have an expert now. You can get out of this. You don't always have to be depressed, anxiety. This is not someone you live with. That was a wrong perception that you live with anxiety. you don't have to live with anxiety.
Yeah.
You can learn how to take care of it. You can learn how to lower it. You can manage it, or you can even continue to learn about yourself. And eventually, you don't have anxiety anymore. You don't have to have it.
Yeah.
That's something you might want to learn even deeper about yourself.
Yeah. That's true. I think since I got some sessions with you, I start to ask myself more like, oh, okay, I'm anxious today. What's going on with me? And then I would try to look back, maybe, what's going on today? It's because this morning I probably had an argument with my husband, or maybe I was angry with someone or something. So for sure, I become more conscious, become more aware of what's happening to me.
Right.
Yeah.
And fear is the root of a lot of things in life. So take a look at that fear. Be vulnerable. Be honest with yourself, and you will figure it out.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
Yay.
Thank you ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
You're welcome
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
ยินดี
ต้องบอกว่า
ยินดี
วันนี้เป็นทอล์กที่ดีมากๆแล้วก็เป็นทอล์กที่รู้สึกว่าหลายๆคนที่ฟังอยู่ในนี้ก็อาจจะได้อะไรกลับไปไม่มากก็น้อยนะคะแล้วก็เดี๋ยวถ้ายังไงครูหวานจะทิ้งเป็นinformation เป็น contact เป็นเว็บไซต์แล้วก็ช่องทางการติดต่อนะคะของพี่เมย์เนี่ยให้กับนักเรียนในช่องคอมเมนต์ข้างล่างก็ยังไงแล้วต้องอย่างที่พี่เมย์บอกนะว่า you have options you have choices you can choose not to be anxious or unhappy yeah
Yes
เพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้ขอบคุณพี่เมย์มากๆนะคะขอบคุณค่ะขอบคุณมากค่ะขอบคุณค่ะแล้วถ้านักเรียนนะคะอยากให้ครูหวานเนี่ยเชิญแขกคนไหนมาในรายการนี้อีกมา speak English กันแบบสนุกๆแบบนี้ก็คอมเมนต์มาข้างล่างได้เลยนะคะแล้วคลิปหน้าพอดแคสต์หน้าเรากลับมาเจอกันใหม่นะคะไปแล้วค่ะสวัสดีค่ะบาย